Hi guys, it's Missy here from Bookaholics Book Club, and here are the books that I read in December. So at first I started off the month, I read Bitter Blood by Rachel Caine. This is the 13th book in the Morganville series, Morganville Vampires. If you haven't read this series, it's really good. This I gave 5 out of 5. These books never get old, you know. Getting up to the 13th book, you think maybe you should run out of story, or it would just start getting tedious, but it's not. I still enjoy every book of these and always look forward to the next one. The next book I read was Fight for the Future by Jeff Norton. This is the first Meta Wars book, and I also read the second one, The Dead Are Rising. I gave both of these 4 out of 5. These books are kind of, you know, young lads books, but I think anyone can read them. I actually really enjoyed them. They're set in the future where pretty much everyone lives in a virtual world. There's very few people that don't. They have like plugs in the bottom of their spines where they literally plug into this virtual world where they, you know, feel like they're there, and people have jobs there and eat there and do all sorts. Their schools are there, so basically there isn't much out in the real world. It was a great concept. At the same time, there's a war going on between people that think this meta world should be free, and obviously then the guy that owns it, who, you know, wants to run it and doesn't want it to be free to be ruled by everyone. So yeah, it was really exciting. There's going to be 4 books in the series. I'm looking forward to book 3, which I think is out in May or something like that, so quite excited about that coming out soon. Then the next book I read, this was just a personal book. I read Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. I read Anna and the French Kiss the month before, I think, and really enjoyed it. So when I received this as an early Christmas gift, I just had to pick it up straight away. I did give it 4 out of 5. I didn't like it as much as the first book. It had a few similarities, but I did enjoy the characters and I did enjoy the book. It was a fun read. Next, I finished off an audiobook that actually took me a couple of months to get through. It was 13 Blue Envelopes by Maureen Johnson. It was okay. I gave it 3 out of 5. I liked the concept, but personally I found it a little bit boring at the same time. There is a sequel that I might pick up at some point, but I'm not in a rush to get to it. Then next, I went back to review books. I read Confessions of an Angry Girl by Louise Rosette. This I gave 3 out of 5 as well. It was okay, but it was just a bit immature for me. The main girl in it, Rose, is only 14. She's pretty obsessed with a boy. So there's a lot of boy talk. There's also a lot of sex talk, like when you're ready, and you know, they even have a sex ed class about it and about diseases, and her friend is thinking about doing it with her boyfriend. Her friend's 15, and there's just a lot of talk about that, and I thought maybe it's for younger teen girls to sort of help them out at that kind of time of their life as well. But the story was okay. I will likely pick up book 2, but I'm not in a rush for it. And then last, a Kindle book. I've forgotten my Kindle to show you the cover, but I read Easy by Tamara Webber. I gave that 4.5 out of 5. It wasn't quite 5, just because there's events at the start where the character didn't seem as affected by them as I thought that she might. So that's why I kind of didn't get a full rating from it, but it was a really good book. I really liked Lucas. It was a good character. Yeah. And that is everything that I read in December. What did you read? Bye.